So I got great news and I got bad news. Which one do you guys want to hear first? Well, how about I'll give you guys the good news, and then if you don't want to hear the bad news, you can click off, right? And that's usually what people do. You watch 3 minutes into my video and click off. So maybe don't know what the bad news is, all right? So the good news is, of course, the Anvo stores are ready. Most of them are ready. And very soon, September 1st, they're going to be opening a ton of these stores. They're going to be open. You can go in there. You can look at the car. There's going to be sales reps there. You can go inside the car. You can touch things, feel things. You probably can't test drive it yet until the car is officially launched, but you can play around with things and check out the infotainment system and discuss more about the car. Of course, certain features still have yet to be released or talked about, and also the pricing is still not officially unveiled yet, even though we know from internal lead conversation that it's going to be 219,900 RMB, exactly 30,000 RMB cheaper than the Model Y. So it's a very convincing buy for people to, not give up the Model Y, go for this car, save 30,000 RMB, and then get a bunch of extra features and have a more comfortable car that can also do battery swap. So it's a very convincing sell. And having the stores up means that they're going to get a lot more people to check out the car and pre-order the car. Pre-order the car. Not order the car, pre-order the car. And this is where the problem is. This is where the issue is. I've been scouring the web mostly on Xiaohongshu, which is like Instagram of China, basically. And this is it's one of the biggest social media sites here in China, and a lot of NIO sales reps and Anvo sales reps are all on there promoting NIO and trying to get people to, of course, order the car. And of course that expands their reach. A sales rep in Shanghai could maybe sell a car in another province through Little Red Book, right? They just need their phone number, and then they're able to get extra sales through that. So it's an excellent way for sales reps to expand their reach, and it's a great thing that's going on. So that's why a lot of people use it, all right? That's why a lot of sales reps use it. But what you're seeing is that, generally, through a lot of comments that I've scoured and seeing a lot of these Anvo posts, people are getting impatient. What are they impatient about? Well, it's been 3 months, more than 3 months since the official unveiling, all right, of the Anvo L60. So you saw the car 3 months ago, yet you still cannot buy the car yet. The car is not yet ready for delivery, and it's going to take another 2 to 3 months, maybe 4 months for it to ramp up until you get full capacity production and you can get the car. So a lot of people are getting impatient. They are giving up their pre-orders simply because they need a car and they can't wait that long. It's taking way too long. They wanted the car yesterday. They like this car, but they can't wait that long, and they just already bought a Model Y, all right, or they already bought something else. And a lot of people have been complaining how NIO and Anvo, their way of doing business to like show you the product early and then let you wait a year until everything cools down and you lose the trendiness and then you start delivering the product. People are complaining about that. And it is kind of true, though. It is kind of true. I mean, like, you pre-order the car in May, all right, and then you're probably most likely going to get the car September if you're lucky. If you're not lucky and you ordered your car kind of late and not with the first batch, then during the ramp-up phase, you might not be able to get the car until the end of the year, or maybe even next year when production is at full capacity. And people simply cannot wait that long. And the other thing is, they launched a very compelling product, and the product on all fronts is better than the Model Y, except acceleration. All right, and maybe FSD, but FSD it's not available here in China. So on all fronts, it's pretty much better than the Model Y. But you're making people wait so long that your product used to be number one, but then you're giving them so much time for competitors to launch their products, which might be even better or might even be close, all right, to your product, and they might even launch it earlier than you. So by the time that you can actually buy this car and actually get this car, there's actually going to be more options out there for customers to choose, and they're simply just, most of them can't wait that long, and they're just giving up their pre-orders. You know, the way they phrase it is the best. They said, we're just so sick and we can't wait that long. We just need a car. We need a car right now. And this kind of 运营模式, which is like, I guess, business strategy of like launching the car early and letting them wait. I mean, this is such a drag. And I guess I could understand if you're going to launch, for example, the new iPhone. If it launches, you're going to be expecting to maybe buy it within like a month, right? But with a car, with this, you know, it's been already 3 months and people are just getting exhausted. They're getting way too impatient. Now, I do understand that NIO's reason for doing that is, of course, launch it early so that people know about it. And then those people that are thinking about buying a Model Y, they can wait for this car to come out. But the issue is, it's working. Yes, people are waiting, but how long do you want them to wait for? I mean, we've already waited 3 months. People don't have infinite patience. I think what they didn't consider is that most people would get impatient with this waiting and then buy a Tesla Model Y anyway. They might have wanted an Envo, but they can't wait that long. That's such a bummer, man. That's such a bummer. I wish that they could just launch the car sooner. I wish they could just, or maybe if they're not ready, launch it later. Don't let people have time to change their mind, so to speak. And it's also very frustrating because I know like a lot of people like this car. All right, a lot of people like this car. It's a great car. It's a great vehicle, and it has very good potential. But you know, while it's trending, while it's hot, that's when you should take action, right? Instead of waiting for it to cool down. And they're always doing some sort of launch event to do a little bit of tidbit to let you know like something new about this car, to try to stay trendy, but it's not exactly working for a lot of these impatient Model Y buyers that just want their car. So I guess the best thing for NIO to do would be to speed it up, right? For Envo, speed it up. I mean, you got a great product, launch it fast. Get people as many cars, as many people to buy it as they can before the new Model Y comes out, or before the competitor's car comes out, before the SU8 or Xiaomi MX-11, the Xiaomi SUV, pure electric SUV comes out. Capture as much of the trendiness as you can. Sell the car now, or perhaps even, you know, get the orders to be locked in. I mean, like, allow people to lock in their orders, or mandatorily lock in orders. So that's you know, I guess bad news. Yeah, it's bad news. I kind of didn't want to share it, but you know, people are getting very impatient and they want to bail, and a lot of people are bailing on the pre-orders. It's just unfortunate. It's taking a while, and honestly, for most people to get their car, they probably have to look at maybe November or December for most people. So that's hopefully they can speed things up. It's just the same thing happened with the ET5. I mean, like when they launched the ET5, it was like, wow, everybody's so excited about this car. It was going to be like one of the greatest cars ever because it's like a 3 Series killer, and then there was so much interest. People were lined up like crazy just to check out this car. They loved it, right? They loved it. I mean, there were wives telling their husbands, if you don't buy this car, I'm going to divorce your ass. Yeah, crazy. Like, ladies love that car. And people were all lined up to check it out. Similar situation here, right? But that of course it took too long and people just gave up. A lot of ET7 orders were also, they took 1.5 years to launch the ET7, and they just ended up giving up. And unfortunately, it's the same thing happening here with Volvo L60. It's taking too long to launch the car. People getting impatient and just saying, whatever, man, we can't wait that long. We're just gonna buy a Model Y. We can buy it right now and get the car next week. I need a car right now. I can't wait another 4 or 5 months. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But of course, we all want to see Envo succeed. We all want to see NIO succeed. So hopefully, the sales reps can do some sort of magical convincing. But if they already bought their Model Y, it's kind of like, yeah, why beat a dead horse? I mean, if they bought the Model Y, there's no hope left for them to convince them to sell the Model Y. No, come on. So get that car out there as soon as possible, man. I mean, this is quite crazy. This is quite crazy. Yeah, but of course, this is just what's going on here in China. It's not my fault I'm making them refund the Envo, all right? And if you guys all ordered Envo L60, buy the car. It's going to be a fantastic car, right? It's going to be a fantastic car. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.